Greetings, everyone. Do you remember what the Spirit said? I remember. And they promised that the chosen would be protected. There'll be a seal in their forehead, in their hands, and those of us who do not have it will be protected. So why are you afraid? Why you're allowing people to draw you out with horrible stories? The wheat and the tare must grow together until the day of harvest. The wicked is there for the day of judgment. Whatever you do to others to cause them pain and suffering will be done to you. It's just truth that can't be denied. Sometimes because we're not patient, we fall into the great despair. I'm not allowing my energy to be sapped with negative stories and negative fear mongering. I have to trust the great spirits that say to me, I got you. So I could come here and I could talk about all the horrible news that are happening in the world. And I could lower my frequency and yours. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come out here and I'm going to declare over our lives blessings galore, good health, good finances, good relationships. We're going to walk into our purpose, celebrate our truth. We're going to put our faith and our trust in the Most High. We're not going to be ashamed to declare the works of Yah. And we're not going to be afraid to remind the people, in case they're forgetting, that when the Spirit speaks to us, we must listen, we must obey, and we must remember, I'm not surprised about anything that is happening in the world. And if I've never lived before, I intend to live now, taking every day as a new opportunity to excel, to be successful in everything that I do. Sometimes we just have to make up our mind that we're going to be happy, that we're going to be successful. We're not going to allow the negative stories to take us off our course. They're designed to do that. And anything that I don't have control over, I'm not going to worry about. Let the wicked deal with each other. Let the people of love and peace be joined together. Just not going to worry about it. If any person who's going through any personal trauma or issues today, I can advise you to say, you know what, all you got to do is change the way you think about it or the way you're processing it. Because if it's something outside of your control, no crying, no moaning, no anger, no nothing would change it. It's not about the thing that is happening, it's how you're processing it. It's not what's happening in the world, is what is happening in you. Thank you all for your support. And as this movement goes ahead, I ask you for your support. In the past, I just don't care about support, but I do now, because without your support, I cannot do the great things that I want to do. The vision that I have for myself, spreading my message, sharing my stories of hope and survival and peace and joy and success. I can't do it alone. The great spirits can, but it's through people that we are often blessed. People are brought into our life to bring a blessing to us, or we're brought into theirs for a blessing. If you're looking for a job and you send a resume, it lands on someone's desk, and without that person going through it and calling you, nothing changes for you. So we need each other. And whatever we require, we can just ask. I need this. I need this of you. I ask for your help, and you have to be humble in doing so. So share my content with others you know that can benefit from it as we move towards bigger and better things. And I'd like my message to go around the world. It already is, but more people deserve to hear me speak. If I don't believe in myself, how will you believe in me? If I'm not celebrating myself, why should you celebrate me? And if I'm not willing to promote my ideas or the things that I have to share, why should you? I'm giving thanks for today, getting through, another week. And those of you who are working from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, happy Friday to you. Those of you who are getting ready for your Sabbath, happy Sabbath for you as well. There is nothing more important than finding peace in the midst of chaos. And remember, who is in charge? Don't forget who is in charge. And once you know who is in charge, then you have to have faith and trust that everything is okay. Everything is okay. Even when, what you're seeing in front of you says otherwise, your faith and your trust in the Most High. Relinquish fear. Get rid of fear out of your life. Stop thinking about things that could happen that didn't happen yet. And when you're getting overwhelmed and bombarded with all kinds of negative stories or news, separate yourself from it. Find some positive music. Go to the ocean and sit there. Go into the woods where it's quiet. And you will find peace, and you'll make connection with the great spirits. Me? I'm not worried about any of this. Because the spirit said it would happen, and they never lie. People are doing things to you or have done things to you, and you felt that they would get away with it, and you were so angry. Sometimes I understand the anger, but let it go. They're not going to get away with it. They won't. You will see their end. If you're a spiritual person, someone who's committed to getting closer and closer with the Most High, the messages always come. The warnings always come. There's always going to be a messenger And every time you're feeling scared, there will come somebody in the midst of that chaos to remind you to trust Yah. Everything is okay. Everything is going to be all right. I'm willing to try all kinds of new things this year in an attempt to live my best life, to keep Yah in the center of my life, to know that all things are possible, and to learn how to just be quiet and watch the salvation. Relax. The mighty speeches will become whispers. And when nature take control, even the most powerful will be on their knees. Relax. Relax. Be happy. It's a choice. Happiness is a choice. It really is a choice. I give thanks for life, for love, for liberty, for justice. These come from the Most High. They are given or denied to me, not by man. But if at any point my liberty is targeted, I still have to look and say, okay, what are you doing, Yah? What are your plans for my life? Because ultimately, the universe, decides what happens. We don't. So when you know that, you don't have to fear anyone or anything. You can smile in the midst of the storm. We give too much credit to the creature and not the creator. Stop it. Stop it. Sometimes people come together to deceive, and then there's a domino effect. The Spirit said they would, and they are. Remember the message. Remember, otherwise I'm wasting my time. Not for you to gloat, but for you to draw closer to the source, the sustenance of life. That source. Spend every day living your best life. Enjoying life, not worrying about what didn't happen yet and what can happen. Live every day. Celebrate every day. Give thanks for every day. Stay blessed, everyone.